Hello everybody, vidium here. I'm with my brother Nuki, and the reason why we're doing this video is because we want to talk to all of you and discuss new things about the game Marvel vs. Capcom 3. So we are calling this special video Road to Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Uh, we just want to discuss the things that we have been seeing about the game in the internet, all the new stuff that has been said about the game, and all the things that have been said on the forums and the videos that we have seen. There's a lot of things going around on the internet about Marvel vs. Capcom 3. So we are very interested in all the information that we're seeing. And I know there's a lot of you out there that are fighting game fans just like us and are very interested in all the things that have been going around with the game. Actually, you have been following the videos and the comments on the forums about the game. Of all the things that you've been seeing and all the things that you've been reading, what are the things that caught your eye the most, and what are the things that actually worries you the most about the game that has been said by the fans and of all the material that Capcom has been able to release?
Well, so far the thing that has interested me the most is that there are people who already have this game.
Yeah, I noticed.
I'm not talking about game reviewers, gaming sites, nothing like that. Like regular people, like average Joes already have this game. Either they torrented or they pirated it somehow, or they have a relative working at a store, and the store already has the game in the.
But it's been confirmed. It's been confirmed that the stores many stores actually have the game already.
Yeah.
But they cannot sell it until the due day of February 15th. There's always going to be people downloading the game, so we have done it before. But sorry. But the thing is that there are games that, in my philosophy, is that there are games that you just have to have complete.
Yeah.
You have to have the real thing with you.
Yeah. This is one of these.
And all of a sudden we start to see a lot of videos on YouTube of people playing the game
at their houses.
Yeah. They are not in some Capcom event, or they are using demos, because Capcom actually didn't release a public demo. But there's a lot of people playing this game, and they start to show their videos and all that stuff. But that's always going to happen. That doesn't matter. That's always going to happen. We are jealous because we don't have the game yet. We have to wait for it until February 15 to actually play it. Now, other things that you have been seeing on the forums about the teams, the characters, the last characters that have been announced, we already know that Sentinel is a reality. He's going to be on this game as well.
God damn
it. We were hoping to actually have that horrible team of Magneto, Storm and Sentinel not be there, but they are, so we have to deal with it.
Yeah, but at least so far from what they revealed, they've kind of like toned them down a bit so that they're not these huge gods. So it's more balanced this time around. Hopefully, interview with the producer Ryota Nitsuma. And there was a mistranslation also where it said that Sentinel wasn't in, and then a week later, boom, Sentinel is in. Yeah,
we're announcing that supposedly Sentinel was not going to be in the game. I started to think about all these people that use this team, and they were going shit. Now we are going to have to learn how to use other characters, but now they have their team. So we have to deal with it.
Yeah, but this game is different from. Remember, this game is different from Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Now, it's gonna be more balanced. It's not the same 4 attack buttons. You have 3 attack buttons and a launcher.
Many people actually are complaining because of the controls. But I say that it's very stupid, because actually the controls have been already proven that they actually work because they are the same controls that are in Tatsunoko versus
It
Capcom,
worked there.
and they work perfectly. The combination of the controls on the Wii works perfectly. It's the same thing when what happens when Marvel vs. Capcom 2 was released, that they actually
Yeah.
moved from the 6 button layout to a
To the
4 button layout, and now we have a 3 button layout, which is not difficult to master because we already seen it and it works. Actually, Evo had Tatsunoko versus Capcom in their tournament,
Hmm.
and there's a lot of people playing. So I don't know why many people are complaining because of the controls of the game.
I feel that that's all, you know. I mean, we don't have the game yet. Well, most of us don't have the game yet. Thank you. But, you know, sure, going from a 4 button layout to a 3 button layout is like a big change. And also, we've seen some characters that have undergo like a series of changes, and it feels really different from what we had back then. But I mean, come on, what do you expect? It's the third part. It's the third part of this. They're gonna change eventually. And what I've seen, the characters like cope really well in this battle system. This new battles, well, not new, but you know, in this new fighting game, and it's kind of it does pretty well.
Even this guy that he's one of the champions at Evo. I don't remember his name. I'm really bad with names.
Justin Wong, if I remember.
Justin, exactly. He actually went to E3, I believe, and he was one of the first person to play the demo, the playable demo that Capcom had at E3. And I remember that in G4, the people of G4 actually interviewed him, and he said, "I have never played this game before. This is the first time that I'm playing it." And he was kicking ass.
And taking
So
names.
he actually adapted to the 3 button layout like that. So there's
Yeah.
no problem with it. So all those people that are complaining, just wait until the game is out and try it. Then you can actually say whatever you want.
Actually, I've seen some videos of him fighting around. He normally uses a team of Chun-Li, Storm, and I forgot what the third character was, but it was another woman, I think.
Yeah.
I don't. And he kicks a lot. Oh, Trish.
Trish.
is the one that. And he is really good with that team. He adapted like this, like in a matter of seconds. I believe it was amazing just watching him do all that. I think that you can adapt to it if you
It's
really
pretty
put
easy,
yourself.
it's pretty easy.
If I was able to adapt from Marvel vs. Capcom to Tatsunoko vs. Capcom, you can do this. You can do this.
Now, other things that I want to discuss before we go is the new characters that have been announcing for the game. And one of those new characters that actually caught my eye really fast, and I'm really happy that Capcom included him on the game, is Hagar.
Oh yeah.
Hagar or Hagar, whatever you want to call him. The thing is that this is for the first time we're going to see Hagar outside of the Final Fight series and Slam Master series. I don't know if you remember, but Capcom actually released a wrestling game which is called Saturday Night Slam Masters, in which Hagar is part of the game. There's another character in the game that supposedly is Guile's brother. But the thing is that for the first time, this is the first time that we're going to be able to see Mike Hagar on a fighting game. Because the wrestling game was okay, the control was a little bit broken, but now he's on a fighting game, and from the things that I'm seeing, he looks pretty awesome.
Yeah.
And he actually looks like Zangief. You know, Zangief and Hagar actually they are like the same character. But there's a few things that are very different from Hagar, from Zangief. He's actually a little bit faster than Zangief. He doesn't actually, by the videos that I've been seeing, he doesn't feel that pesado.
Heavy.
Heavy. That exactly.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel so heavy when he jumps and everything, and his combos looks awesome. And the new characters that I've been showing, there are a few characters that I really wanted to see. I was hoping to see Punisher.
Yeah.
I really wanted to see Punisher in the game. We're still waiting for that announcement of Cyclops.
Yeah.
Supposedly, Capcom asks Marvel for Cyclops, and they say no.
Yeah.
But supposedly there are on the works that he possibly will be a DLC.
Yeah.
But it's haven't been confirmed yet, right?
No, nothing yet. For now, for what we've seen of DLC is Shuma Gorath, or however you spell that name.
Shumagorath.
Yeah, and Jill Valentine. And there's actually a few screenshots already up on the internet. You can see how they look. For now, that's all that we know for certain is on DLC, and it's gonna be available a month after the release. But
Because they're not going to be ready until that day.
yeah,
That's a problem.
but other than those two, we don't know anything yet about DLC.
So, guys, there's a lot of things that during these 2 weeks until February 15th, Capcom is going to continue releasing more information and more information on the new characters and the development of the game and all that stuff. We are going to keep an eye on it, and we are going to continue reporting it. I hope that we actually do 2 more videos like this one before the release date. And before we go, I just want to say to everybody, everybody that actually knows Adam Sandem Todd, he actually made a video a few days ago that his mom has been a little bit delicate at health, and she's been on the hospital, and he hasn't been able to do much videos because he has been attending his mom. I actually called him, and he told me that she was okay, and she was still in the hospital and everything. So all our prayers and all our hopes are to Adam and his mom. We hope that she actually gets better pretty soon, so she can actually return home. But we actually go to his channel, see his videos, send him comments. So the things that we really hope that his mom get well pretty soon. So we're gonna be signing off by now, but we'll be returning. Remember, this Sunday we'll be premiering episode 6 of Plugged In, and it is dedicated to the Versus series, to the Capcom Versus series, its origins, and what we actually can hope for the future of the Versus series. So until next time, guys.
Yeah.